Right now we are coming to the sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? The type of reproduction in which fusion of the two gametes occur. That is called sexual reproduction. Here the gamete may be of similar nature or of different nature. If that is of different nature, then one acts as the male gamete, another one acts as the female gamete. Sexual reproduction are of two types basically, syngamy and conjugation. What is syngamy? Syngamy is a type of sexual reproduction where the two gametes gets fused temporarily. Two gametes gets fused permanently. Here the vegetative body or the individual itself acts as a gamete. Basically, this type of syngamy is found in algae. As we are seeing here, these are the cell of the Chlamydomonas. Syngamy are divided into three types. The syngamy the types are isogamy, anisogamy, and ugamy. Isogamy is a type of syngamy where the two gametes are identical, both structurally and morphologically. Here both are possessing the flagellum and it has got the chloroplast inside, and within which the nucleus remains. The two gametes gets fused and attains a shape of quadriflagellate structure having four flagellum. Later on, the protoplast, that is the nucleus with protoplasm, gets condensed to form the protoplast. These two protoplasts get fused together to form a cell, and incidentally we can say that Chlamydomonas are basically haploid in nature, having a number of chromosomes. They get fused together to form a diploid cell known as zygospore. This is formed temporarily. It undergoes meiosis, by which it forms four cells. This acts as spore, and out of four, one gets transformed into the individual. Or the new Chlamydomonas. Depending on the nature, it may be large, it may be small. But a new individual is formed after fusion of the two gametes. Thus, the new cell is produced. When the two gametes are identical, that is called isogamy. So, number one is isogamy. When the two gametes are slightly different, depending on its morphology, both are possessing flagellum, that is, both are motile, can move, but one is very much large in comparison to the other. Then it is called anisogamy. An means no. These two are not identical in shape. That's why they are called anisogamy. But when one gamete is very much large, which basically occurs in case of female gamete, another one is very much small, that is the male gamete, and fusion occurs in between these two, that is called ugamy. And ugamy is basically found in all groups of animals from fish to mammals, in all vertebrates basically. And as one is very much large, It possesses no flagellum, and that's why it is unable to move. That is the sessile gamete, and the male gamete is possessing a flagellum and can move towards the larger gamete or the female gamete. That's why it is motile. And as one is very much large and other one is very much small, and fusion is occurring in between these two, that's why it is called gamete. So these are the basic types of syngamy, where the two gametes are getting fused permanently. But the type of sexual reproduction where fusion of the two gametes are occurring temporarily, that is called conjugation. And incidentally, the transfer of the protoplast or genetic material is occurring through the formation of a connection in between the two cells present side by side. As we are seeing, this type of sexual reproduction is basically found in Spirogyra. It may be either homothallic or heterothallic. If it occurs in between the two cells of the same body, the transfer of the genetic material in between the two cells of the same body, that is called homothallic conjugation. But when two different fiber of Spirogyra or two different individual of Spirogyra come to go close to each other and the conjugation is occurring, that is called heterothallic conjugation. And when the conjugation tubes are formed one after another, it attains the shape of a ladder. That's why that type of conjugation may be called scalariform conjugation. It takes the shape of a ladder-like structure. Here we are seeing that the lateral wall of the two cells present side by side is swelling out, and after a few hours they can touch to each other, and after all they get connected, forming a tube-like structure which is known as conjugation tube, through which transfer of gamete occurs from one cell to the other. The donor cell of genetic material is vacant right now, and gradually it gets destroyed. And once again we can say Spirogyra is a lower group of algae possessing n number of chromosomes. When the fusion of the two gametes is occurring, that is producing a diploid cell. This cell gets detached to form a round shaped cell known as zygospore. Incidentally, that is diploid. It undergoes meiotic division to form a haploid cell. Incidentally, 4 cells are produced by meiosis. 3 gets destroyed like the previous one. 1 remains, and from the very existing cell, the fiber-like structure of Spirogyra, that is the offspring or the daughter Spirogyra or baby Spirogyra, comes out. In this way, conjugation is occurring, and incidentally it is occurring by the formation of conjugation tube. That is very important in case of conjugation. Right now the question arises, what are the advantages and disadvantages of sexual reproduction? The advantages are, as union of two gametes are occurring, that's why genetic recombination of genetic material is very much important, that is occurring in case of sexual reproduction. and that's why there is a probability of having a higher group of organisms. These organisms are resistant to diseases as a mixture of genetic material is occurring, and number two, it promotes the procedure of evolution and adaptation also. The organisms produced are better adapted to survive in the environment. So these are the basic processes of sexual reproduction and significant importances of sexual reproduction. The advantages of disadvantages rather of sexual reproduction is number one, more gametes are produced, and most of the gametes gets destroyed after the formation, and there is the probability on which it depends for the success. So fusion of the two gametes are occurring, that's why it depends on the probability or chance. And requirement of the two contrasting sexes, that is the male and female sexes are required. Any single individual cannot produce the offspring, that is the most prominent disadvantage of this process. Right now we are coming to process of fertilization. Sexual reproduction in higher organism is basically called fertilization, where the fusion of the male and female gametes, that is the fusion of sperm and ovum occurs. Fertilization of various types. Self-fertilization, where the union of the two gametes occurs within the same body, as we are seeing, as it is occurring in case of tapeworm. As you know, tapeworm or Tinea solium, the scientific name of tapeworm is Tinea solium, which is hermaphrodite or bisexual. It possesses both the sexes within the same body. That's why the union of the two gametes occurring within the same body, that is the self-fertilization, where two different individuals are required. One acts as a male, another one is a female. That's called cross fertilization. That type of fertilization is called cross fertilization, as we see in all higher organisms. Earthworm is an exception in this context, because earthworm itself being hermaphrodite or possessing both the sexes in the same body, it requires two different individuals for fertilization. So the question arises, why this, though they are possessing both the sexes in the same body? It's that for having a better offspring, two earthworms are required, where transfer of male gamete from one individual to the another and vice versa occurs in this case. That's why earthworm, though it's a hermaphrodite or bisexual animal, it reproduces by cross fertilization. Cross fertilization, once again I say, occurs in higher organisms. Then we are coming to internal fertilization. What is internal fertilization? When the transfer of male gamete occurs within the female and fusion of the two gametes occur within the female body, and development of the offspring incidentally occurs within the female body is called internal fertilization. It occurs in man and other higher organisms. The fusion of the two gametes occur within the mother's body. In case of external fertilization, the fusion of the two gametes occur in the environment, that is mostly in water. As we see, fusion of the two gametes occur in water in case of fish and amphibians like frogs, salamander, etc. And here is an exception, shark being a fish, though cartilaginous fish, it shows internal fertilization. That means the baby grows within the body of the female. Though the babies are independent because nutritional sac persists within the young embryo of the shark, but the babies remain within the body of the shark, and in some snakes like boa snakes, the internal fertilization occurs. That type of fertilization is often called ovoviviparous fertilization. The formation of the young one when occurs from ovum or egg, that is called oviparous animal or oviparous fertilization. When the baby grows within the mother's body and later on the baby is released, that is called viviparous fertilization or viviparous animal. The animal is called viviparous animal. And when the baby grows within the body of the mother but still it is not dependent for nutrition on mother, then that is called ovoviviparous fertilization, and the animal is ovoviviparous in nature. So there are three types of individuals depending on the growth of the embryo, either dependently or independently. Whether it is developing directly from egg or not, the type of individuals are of three types: oviparous fertilization or oviparous individual. If the baby grows within the mother body, as it is found in case of higher organism, that is called viviparous fertilization, and the individual is viviparous individual. If it grows within the mother body, still independent for nourishment, it possesses a nutritional sac from which it receives the nutrients, as I have already said in case of shark and boa snake. That is called ovoviviparous individual, or the fertilization is ovoviviparous fertilization. So these are all about sexual reproduction. In the next class we will discuss about pollination and alternation of generation and so on.